Ну что, поехали дальше. Эпизод 2. Напомнить, что произошло в BioShock ранее. Да не надо, мы только что все видели. Хотя, давайте посмотрим, что нам покажут вообще.
They told me, son, you were born to do
Это аж с
great
первой
things.
части.
They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was, what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Если вас заинтриговало это, советую посмотреть прохождение первого BioShock на моем YouTube-канале. Там есть плейлист.
Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Хватит меня убивать! Сколько можно? Вот она.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Thank you.
Ну, я играю за Элизабет. Прикольно. Я в Париже.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Ай, красота.
Bonjour, Elisabeth. Bien le bonjour.
Почему с ней все мужики здороваются?
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Мальчик с батоном. Ну, это, конечно, да. Не наяривает. Ай, да.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Boire un verre avec nous. Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Comment allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes resté ici.
Ну, красота же, ребята, гляньте.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Elle est
Bonjour.
tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux mon avis, il y a des choses qu'il vaut mieux garder en rêve.
Oh. Oh.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la
Птица
cage?
или клетка?
Pourquoi pas les deux?
Да пошел ты. Это она Салли, да?
Sally? Sally!
Come back.
Что-то у меня аж мурашки пошли. Тут обычно люди понимают, что что-то не так.
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back.
Sally, where are you going?
Come back.
Sally, hold on!
Come back.
У меня мурашки по коже.
Stop, stop! Where did she go? Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Pucker? Pucker?
Say,
What? I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Что происходит?
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Fuck my brain. Just fuck my brain. Oh. Но мы же в восторге. А, нет, мы ж на дне. А им надо именно вернуться в город. Чё она светится? Ты чё светишься?
I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Я запись-то стартанул. А то мне Вов потом не простит.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
Ага!
My finger. What am I? Huh?
Что?
I don't understand.
If we're going to end up at the same place, doing some harm and enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
У меня слов нету.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Этот маяк. А, мизинец опять пропал. Это восприятие.
Tess has warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Did you give him my message?
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
I
hear you gossiping about me.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
I can win her back. I just gotta keep my chin up.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns and don't return to the mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers. The 12-year-old single malt. Curious.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Стелс на каблуках.
No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel.
Shut up and take my money.
To buy candy if I see fit.
I want
No,
candy.
says Peter
Cookies.
the parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Ну, тут нету цифры 11.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy?
Не нравится мне все
Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And what
It's up
does
to
Ryan
you.
the Lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. Do you know this word? Empathy.
Кто мне будет аптечки с патронами подавать? Никто. Во. Походу стелс отменяется, да?
That's what this is.
criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Fat cat. If that's what they call a family, that's...
Я еще не все смотрел. Так, ну все, на выход, да? Ну да.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Привет, Бихирфую. Привет.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
It is your duty to report the smuggler.
Да.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Давайте почитаем. Мадам, я получил ваше письмо относительно нашей новой серии плазмидов Саглядатай? Я хочу ответить следующее. Вам не повезло. Мадам, это же восторг. То, что клиенты делают с моим товаром, меня не касается. Если вам неуютно, можете облицевать свой дом свинцом. Готов порекомендовать надежного поставщика.
I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and
Lol?
sneak up on your foes.
Да, это шимба. Наверное.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
You like these? You think these are brand new? Made special.
That you, honey? Last time you'll screw me over.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Да, тут без стелс вообще никак. Кстати, а как Элизабет трясается-то?
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
Ну, переоденься, что ли. Давайте почитаем. Сколько я раз просил Антонио поставить шкафчики с нормальными замками. Прихожу с обеда, и на тебе кто-то украл мою одежду. Столько-то купил, но вот. Воры оставили мне взамен платье. Я сначала хотела выкинуть, а потом присмотрелась к нему. Прямо влюбилась в винтажный такой вариант, даже с корсетом. Не скажешь, что по-моему, но вещь годная, сразу видно.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Come on, lady. Let's work something out. Ah! I told Santa Claus I'm always ready to cut a record. From show. Said he'd call. I hear you gossiping about me. You don't have my permission to leave.
Да ладно.
Don't leave me. Not again. I warned you to stop following.
It seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Хренелс.
What was that? Whatever the flaw,
Mama.
just another look-see. A solution. Come see him at Aesthetic Ideals in the medical pavilion. Dr. Steinman will make a new woman out of you. Guaranteed.
Where'd you go?
Черт. Ну почти.
And what now becomes of the girl?
A burial at sea, I suppose.
I was referring to the child.
Why ask questions you don't wish to hear the answer to?
You mean...
Enslavement, exploitation, extermination.
There must be some hope for her.
If it helps you to believe so, brother, then I shall not be the one to disillusion you.
Ну что-то каждый раз заставка будет, что ли?
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
Folks always stare when I haven't seen it. You get used to it.
Просто валим отсюда. Хотя...
I get into their heads. Never even see me coming. He's my boss. No doubt about that. But I just...
Блин, у него даже дропа нету.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewits, if we could leave well enough alone.
This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again? Where's the mirror? I heard... Oh!
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Так, ну... Денег у меня нет, я все уже попросрал. Так что проехали. Беспроигрышный вариант.
It's a superb life, children. If you never,
Да
ever...
хрен, этих трое.
I saw you looking at her, staring at her. It's like some sailor.
She likes nice shoes. You like these?
Да ну ладно.
Had 'em made special.
Here you may fulfill your potential and get all that is your To do less
Don't
is
you
criminal.
think you can
obscene?
I
There are no excuses in
Rapture.
You'll find no handouts here.
Fuck off!
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Ну, хоть кто-то не хочет меня бить. Я слышу папочку.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Hello? Are you there? That's it. Goodbye. I'm getting out of here.
Извините, мадам. Этот самый Атлас суется тут во все дыры, пытается хоть как-то навести порядок. Мутанты на него просто молятся, но, по-моему, что-то тут нечисто. Он похож на моего бывшего босса Фрэнка Фонтейна. Тот тоже все говорил, как ведет в восторг. Прямо из-под носа старика, без шума и пыли. К чему это привело? Угу. Зачем ей вообще тогда пистолет, если вся игра вот такая вот? Может, не надо?
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
Понял.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail. Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Много ли ты пропустил? Дизель, но это уже вторая DLC. Вторая и последняя. Ладно, надеюсь, никто не спалил. Тупая железяка. Ну да, я не букер.
Think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all so pretty.
Locked. Nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, well, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Suchong was working on. A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Не вижу ни хрена. Что за дневник? Я помнить не успел, как Райан выгнал меня из моего собственного ресторана и поставил туда этого корейца. Хорошее было заведение, честное слово. Не нужно было никому рассказывать про тот свет и странные здания, плывущие в облаках. А главное, не нужно было говорить про ту девочку, которая там однажды появилась в старомодном синем платье. Ну да, парень, тут ошибся, конечно. А если мне сходить все-таки в ту комнату, то что? Давайте все. Где-то дверь. Ну, у меня нет. Нет у меня этого плазмида.
still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Ой, свет загорелся, да ладно. Серьезно? Неужели ей надо вот реально будет стрелять?
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Я не хотел брать аптечку, потому что думал, я фуловый, а они тут, видите, стакаются. Это я зря, да?
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device will work. Vandal sabotage. You are Vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack. Fix machine.
Oh, no.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Miss Rapture, 1958.
It feels good one way. It feels terrible anyway else.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so deep in my heart.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
I've been on a sabbatical going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting.
Judging. Let's test your metal.
Push me, I push right back!
Боже ты мой.
Like some cognitive primitive.
I look everywhere.
Они вообще успокаиваются или нет?
It's over. Back to the
Why, yes. I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I need to find my fellow first.
Come back! I just want to talk is all.
It appears our time is up for now.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just a new agent. You know anybody?
Show me what you're capable of.
You're so smart, you're stupid!
Вот это стелс! Настройка, глянь, как юзать аптечки. Настройки, игра. Клавиатура, мышь. G. Давайте на C.
What if they're just waiting for me?
When can I see you again?
Come back! You'll adore this.
Помог подняться.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll just
A bootless area. Snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable.
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place?
Determined, uncompromising.
That you, honey?
Issue fits. You got me.
Come back!
How long you been two-timing me?
Мама. Ну это надолго, походу.
Give me the cold shoulder.
I'm regular people, just like you.
better check.
Foreman's of the year, but nobody.
First That's it. We're through. What's next? Martial law? Pretty.
I'm a mess.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Опять отмычек. Давай попробуем. Изи. Просто изи. Да вы...
Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I'd need to find the right fellow first.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Doesn't anyone ever clean these seats?
Well, he's gotta be handsome, and smart, and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I don't mean to be rude, but do I know you?
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition, and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
What if they're just waiting for me?
Птичку зачем-то прожал. Где мне найти еще одну отмычку?
Did you hear that?
Welcome to the circus of value.
Изи.
No refund, no return.
Honey, we're all on pins. Come on out.
The value.
Compromising, it's a time.
And it ain't funny.
Да, жесткая DLCшка.
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Ну, типа сюда, я понял, ладно. Мне нужны отмычки. Главное, помни, стример, не бомби. Да, такое.
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
Неудобно,
You sent
да?
yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Не, в лифте ничего нету.
Humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
I cleaned the bathroom. Did she even notice? You could eat an egg off that bathroom.
Nah.
You can't judge a man. Bookings. Characters gotta come into account.
Много.
Says it's important to be yourself.
3, 4.
So here I am, 100% the genuine article.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to fall.
Waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself
Ой, господи.
any thoughts of escape to the room. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy to buy
Just won't steal my lead!
Strange noises.
Where'd you go?
Так, ну все, Ева кончилась.
I got something new.
Come on!
Break's over.
Let's work something
Back to the
out.
office.
That's it. We're done here.
Why should she? What did you ever do to her, Ned?
Now don't hide your light under the bushel. I'm too exhausted for a game of cat and mouse. What are you doing? I'll give you my all!
You're not getting out of this, dear Addie.
М.
Let's work something out.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Confront your weakness! I ain't letting the bush lead like you get away!
I didn't say you could go.
I ain't through with you. Canary in a coal mine. Second raider, that's you!
Don't leave me! Not again.
Лол. Да ну лол.
Tenenbaum. Sometimes I pity the little freak. Such a tiny imagination. Content to sit there with the tanks of Adam tweaking and optimizing. I need to create. Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but the plasmids are the paint.
Попытка номер 2.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow.
First, the law gets bribed. Then, there was a fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
And I planted a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none.
You take a lady to dinner. You take a client, lunch. Don't skimp on the cocktails. You hear me, Phil? Won't steal my leads!
Come back and clean it all up.
You don't have my permission to leave.
What if the fella did this is still around?
Look at what... Time for this.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
So I received calls from time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Come back! That's it. We're through.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
When I find you...
Заткнись.
Well, Pretty, you in the bedroom? Oh, when can I see you again?
Как тут залезть?
Folks always stare when I make a scene. You get used to it. That's it. We're through.
A Rapture reminder. The water surrounding they are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape in the room. Lying down and
Жесть. Здание, конечно, строится над водой, но мы опустим их на сцепком кольцо. Не знаю, каркас, только много сталь, думаешь ты? Вода создает подъемную силу, мы окружим вас 40 не стальным алюминиевым каркасом, возможно, пройдется шапки, потому что я создаю авиацию. Ничего интересного.
Honey pie? You got a friend over? Come on! What are you running away for?
I didn't say you could go.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Come back! We can work this out!
You don't have my permission to leave.
Jump into my own shadow. Pretty! You in the bedroom? Come back! I just want to talk is all. Come back! We can work this
Ай,
out.
безумная DLC-шка вообще. Ненавижу такие игры. Господи. Так, Ева, 20 баксов. Отмычки. Лучше отмычку куплю.
Probably a switch around here somewhere. This is gonna be noisy.
Like some cognitive print. Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
I ain't got time for this. They come and breathe or what?
You should be ashamed!
I imagine you view this as vindication of your theory. I take no joy in her failure.
One must give her an A for effort.
But an F on results.
You give her no credit for good intention.
The universe does not grade on a curve. It's strictly pass-fail.
Surely it's better to have died trying.
Better trying not to die.
How could you just... I ain't got time for this. Everyone wants a piece of me.
Come back. We can work this out.
We're not finished. I want you to stop following me.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Where'd you go?
Nietzsche said, "We must have chaos within to give forth to a dancing star."
You don't have my permission to leave.
Is that eager young clay that I see?
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the road. Find out if Fontaine's
Как мне не залезть-то? Не, правда, как мне...
I know what you're here for.
Как мне
See what you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend, you do to me! Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Why'd you do it? Wasn't I? That's it. We're done here.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
What was that?
You know,
Привет.
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of that.
Ah, fuck.
Can't blame me.
Можно это скипнуть? Да я криков даже не видел на самом деле.
Exposure! He's to me!
Come back.
Together, we'll remake the world!
Валим, 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 валим.
Accustomed to such strange, ain't no big shot around here.
I made you a solid offer.
Fuck you!
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Больной ублюдок.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. formula. You trust your old man on this one. Who hides from the light that we... Hurry up and come out. I can... Got a lot of irons in the fire.
Come back! We can work this out!
No one around?
You left! Raise a bell.
Come on! Don't leave me out here with my
Seen
heart
what you
in
done
my-
to my friend here? What you do to my friend, you do to me! Look at what you done. Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella.
Try my best.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out. We're not finished! Oh, Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
I can change, sugar. I can. Just give me a chance.
What am I selling? Say insurance, because that ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of. No matter what.
That you, honey?
Ah! I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
I always...
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Ouch.
For those incapable of greatness.
He'll see me again if I say his name 4 times. What was that?
Entrepreneurial affairs.
Everything's fine now. I checked everywhere.
It appears our time is up for now. Judging by your appearance, this could be
Ah, that's it. We're through.
Открывай. Дай мне плазмид.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some old man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Так. Так вот, Атлас попросил меня придумать, где мы нанесем удар, когда выберемся отсюда. По-моему, важно не только где, а сколько. К примеру, 5 ноября вся элита будет отмечать годовщину основания восторга в форте Веселый. День Святого Валентина. в Аркадии будет битком народа. А если на Новый год, то тогда мы сможем ухлопать разом всех этих прыщей в Кашмире. Ну, это все так, информация для разнообразия. Где этот Дед Мороз самый?
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Я сколько нашел? 3. Скажи Райану, что обстановка быстро накаляется, проклятый реприкон собирает себе личную армию. Если хочешь знать мое мнение, нужно отправить боевой отряд вниз на зачистку, пока эти ребятки не постучали в твою дверь. Ну кто я такой, да? Просто какой-то тупой агент, которого поставили на разве... Агентишка. 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 Это уже видели, знаем.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Who the hell are you? You're heartless. Totally heartless! Curious. Most curious. Show me what you're capable of!
Sound it off? I won't roll over for you! Well, what was that? Pretty? You in the bedroom?
Блин, у меня не хватает Евы. Или мне не нужно... Вот зачем эта хрень.
That you, honey? I know they're talking about. Come back! We can work this out! You should be ashamed! Won't steal my lead! Everyone wants a piece! That's just what he wants! Confront your weakness!
Easy.
I saw where you went.
Стелсовый стелс. Ну как могу, пацаны. Ну чинись.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Сюда еще что вставить надо.
Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere.
А, надо походу вдарить по этой. Заморозить ее. Надо где-то Еву найти. Я все просрал. Большой папочка не формирует привязанность к мелкому отродью. Афинка удалось. Мерзкая птица привязалась к его подопытному, господи. Как этот идиот Фринг сумел добиться успеха там, где Сушонг потерпел неудачу. Если бы Сушонг добыл образец волос его подопытного, то смог бы определить расхождение генетического материала с маленькой сестричкой. Разгадка должна быть в ДНК. ДНК. Блин, а я последние записи зашифрованные так и не нашел. А этого не хватает. Этого мало. Вот так норм.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Ща, да. Надо улучшалку для плазмида взять. Улучшалку для плазмида. Создает зону поражения. Может заморозить разметку. Угу, хорошо. Хорошо. Here we go! Ну, я думал... ладно. Что вернусь в Колумбию, тем более в тот самый момент. В какой тот самый момент?
Look. You're on the First Lady. Easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Ну можно же было открыть дверь. Ну, Валера. Ну что там?
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
Think that taking one of those spares would be what we need to move on forward.
Что забрать-то надо? Я не понимаю.
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Да вашу ж
Should
мать!
have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Логично.
To generate a bullet-snatching shield that places arrow into your gun.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Ах вы жулики. Ай, ладно. Она и не хотела мальчишку трогать. Покури.
What is that?
Покури.
Such is the fate of all hoarders and exploiters. Those who had all
Какая-то она медленная. Чё-то я не понимаю, куда мне надо. Да ёп, ты уж определись.
I heard you. I'll hunt you down.
Who is dead? To the pigs!
Gun her down.
Think.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
You know, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Я понимаю, что это не та дверь, но в ней же тоже что-то должно быть. Но ничего особенного. Бутылочка с солями. Запись пропустил какую.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we are all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Idiot his lock of hair.
Потом еще вернуться надо будет.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my own.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter
Lol.
or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
Ты меня 2 раза убила.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Who is sneaking around out there? When I find you,
Я не умею играть в стелсы.
Something's going on.
Don't think you can hide from me.
Yes, you can.
Работает.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Who are you then?
Who's that?
Lift Daisy! To arms!
Куда надо-то?
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me in... To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Свои. Wallaby.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Константы и переменные, да, только хотел сказать. Матерь, господи. Обезьянка. А?
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Обезьянка.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Привет, Плей. Да, что-то появилось пару дел, пару дней я отдыхал. Вчера вот отстримил чуть-чуть. И сегодня, как и обещал, на выходных прохожу DLC к BioShock Infinity. О боже.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Ну вот я...
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there.
Я вот тоже сегодня мы наконец-то соберемся с друзьями, наконец-то. Правда, один работает, к сожалению. Ну, втроем хотя бы в кафешечку пойдем, сходим, посидим. Это что-то давно не общались. Все занятые. Это прототип, что ли?
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Птиц.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out. Who's that then? You can't hide forever, love.
Нет тут никого.
I heard you.
You can't hide forever. Show yourself.
Kill her!
I know you here. I know it. You see where she went?
Так. Мне пришло в голову... Так, это кто? Финк. Мне пришло в голову, что это открытие, связанное с Соловьем, позволяет по-новому взглянуть на мое сотрудничество с доктором Азиатом. Что еще может дать это партнерство? Какие ответы, помимо тех, которые я и сам могу поучить? Сушонг предлагает мне лишь объедки. Еремею Финку нужен сочный кусочек мяса. Сочный кусочек мяса, больные ублюдки.
Hey, what are you doing?
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master? Used to do for the man. Now at least I do it myself.
Something's going on. Gun her down!
Fuck off! Fuck off! Я просто бог стелс. Вот просто царь. Просто король.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
Now don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Settling the debt.
And so we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Фух. Так, ну мы где-то полчаса пробегали за своими же волосами.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
Что? Да ну, вы чего? Вы серьезно? Отбиваться чем? Я падаю с 2 тычек, вы чего?
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them.
Какими плазмидами? У тебя есть плазмидов
Surprise
там.
them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of a shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for you.
Ты чё, ловушка там? Ты чего это? Твою мать.
us. Where is she? Maybe Ryan got tired.
Вы чё, ребята, вы чё?
Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Now you're in the soup.
Do you know how much trouble you caused me? You're in deep trouble now. Come on out.
I've had enough of this. Someone else can fuck.
Их реально надо убить всех? Да ну, чушь какая-то.
Nothing personal, sweethearts.
Ну чё же.
Hey, what's all that rumpus? Hiding? That's how it's gonna be?
I got you cold.
They mean to make an example out of you.
Let's make this
Подожди,
easy on both
парень,
of us.
подожди, сейчас. Вот сейчас.
Ryan said to erase you.
Патроны, 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 патроны.
Dead! Just don't know it!
Ну.
Fontaine.
Ну, не успел хилку провязать.
I take no joy in her failure.
One must give her an A for effort.
But an F on results.
You give her no credit for good intention.
The universe does
Но если это были последние двое, то
It's strictly
в
pass-fail.
принципе,
Surely it's better to have died trying.
Better trying not to die.
какая сложность высокая.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Orion has no time for rules.
You should have taken Ryan's deal. Stupid jerk. Should have never stood. Have a good reason to be here.
Fun's just beginning. Been expecting you.
There you are.
Да лол, ёпты, ну... Я его даже не видел. Ну что-то каждый раз смотреть на эту заставку? Ну это жесть.
Seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth.
always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them,
Блин, я такие два хороших хеда отвесил, я сейчас не смогу это повторить.
The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a rube. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rubes.
Получилось.
Should have never stuck his neck out.
Не ори!
Let's make this quick. Stupid jerk. Time's up, you goddamn twist! What was that? Where is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
Let's make this easy.
Так, спокуха.
Come on out. You got my full attention.
Whatever you're here for, sister. You won't get anywhere hiding. Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Easy. Просто
Beat your
easy.
sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
I've got you covered.
You're in deep trouble now. Where do you get on? I ain't even this one.
Time to get your hands dirty.
Это не моя война, это не моя война, это не моя война. Это не моя война, это не моя война, это не моя война. Отходите от меня, я никого не трогаю. Отцепитесь от меня.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her?
Out here where I get.
Let's test your metal. The hell was that?
Мать, ты как так-то?
Come on out. Show yourself.
my full attention.
Get out here where
Где бы еще пару аптечек-то взять, а? Или можешь попробовать просто пробежать. Там еще инвиза чуть-чуть есть.
Who's laughing now?
You should have taken Ryan's deal.
Time's up, you goddamn twist!
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives, we'll go in and take them out easy.
There you are! Ho! Gone, huh? Not the way I figure. There she is!
Get out here where
About
I
goddamn
can
time you showed!
I've got you cold.
Отвали от меня!
Elizabeth, you know, Atlas is going to...
I know.
Это стелс, детка.
And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. Here goes nothing.
А это мы уже видели.
It's working. Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
А вот это мы не видели.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I'm still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
We were all plenty scared of Atlas and his thugs, but only a fool counts out the right-thinking folks of General Ryan's rapture. Atlas's thugs have been pushed out of Point Prometheus. They're on the run in Fort Neptune. It's one thing starting a war, Atlas, but finishing it together in different.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball. Oh, still now. And resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you.
just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little woman, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
and give it
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would it?
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Жесть какая-то.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't... I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some... I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
О, боже что мой.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick. Big monster
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
He's going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Lion with the thorn in its paw.
Как мило. Сушонг, это твой щенок? Симпатичный мальчик. Спасибо, папа Сушонг. Пожалуйста, сломай ему шею. Что? Сломай шею этому щенку? Нет, пожалуйста, сломай ему шею. Будь так любезен. Нет, нет. Очень хорошо. Больной блюдо.
Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Tenenbaum еще приплели.
Protector system, Plasmid 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
А я в стену войду, а я в стену войду, а я в стену войду. Ту-ту-ту.
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist. What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish.
What does this say, you little whore? Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture.
A man chooses. A slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are the safe one.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
je vois la vie en rosa. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi
Все, мой мозг взорван. Просто пополам.
Des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux, sans mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, m'as juré pour la vie. Dès que je t'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat.
Шикарное дополнение, да. Ну тут реально, вот когда проходишь, BioShock Infinity, да, пройти эти две DLC просто вот необходимо. Но вот вторая DLC-шка мозг выносит вообще вот наглухо. Просто наглухо.
You belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember when a dream appears. You belong to me, and I'll be so
Ну, грубо говоря, кто не понял, насколько я понял, это то, что если бы... Ну, в общем, единственным способом спасти маленьких сестричек это был или будет тот самый товарищ Джек из первой части. Ну и как бы Элизабет дала начало первой части BioShock. И умерла счастливой.
Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver the jungle when it's wet with rain.
Ну что ж, надеюсь, вам понравилось так же, как и мне. Ребятушки, всем огромное спасибо. Подписывайтесь, оставляйте комментарии. Ну и на этом прохождение BioShock'ов закончено. С вами был Тираныч. Мы досматриваем титры. И на этом на сегодня все. Игра шедевр. Просто шедевр.
Always hot and hurried like a rat in a race. Life can fly by at such a frantic pace. Need to freeze the moment, put your worries on ice. We got a plasma for you, that's just the spice. Chill out, relax, be cooler than the coolest cats. When things heat up, don't be a fool. With Old Man Winter, you can keep your cool.
Feeling hot under the collar? Stay frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter from Ryan Industries.
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
Все, ребятушки, еще раз всем огромное спасибо. Приятных выходных. Приятного выходного. И до встречи завтра с утречка в рабочей неделе. Надеюсь, я завтра буду в нормальном состоянии, чтобы стримить. Но в любом случае, всем огромное спасибо и до завтра. Пока.